y'all wanted to know my recipe, and I don't measure, so I'm just gonna make a video and I'll show you how I make it, give you the ingredients, and then you can kind of play with it and see what happens. So the meat I used for my jerky is this flank steak. It's the best because it soaks up the marinade really well, but it's also really tender, so you don't have to like chew for an hour. I cut it with the grain because I like a little bit of chew, otherwise it just kind of falls apart and I'm not into that. So I'm gonna show you how I cut it. So this is a flank steak. I usually do 4 pounds, so that's 4 of these packages. And I'm gonna cut with the grain, so you just kind of, you know, cut it however thickness you want. So I just do strips like that. You know, this is the part that I can't really articulate to you because I don't know the measurement. I just kind of put it all into the bowl. I eyeball it. So this is the part you're gonna have to watch. So we get garlic powder, onion powder, liquid smoke, Worcestershire sauce, light soy sauce, and crushed red pepper flakes. I think that's, oh, and also brown sugar. So what I do first, for 4 pounds, I'm probably gonna do half a cup brown sugar. Now this is the stuff that kind of just goes in willy-nilly. So here's the garlic. I don't know. I'll do, that looks good. And the onion. Yeah, that's good. All right. Crushed red pepper. I usually do a cap full, you know, big cap. But this is a good bit of meat, so I'm probably gonna do 2 capfuls because I like it spicy. Look at that. Okay. So as far as liquids go, the least amount, the liquid you're gonna have the least amount of is the liquid smoke. I just do 1, 2, 3, 4 squirts. And then the next liquid will be Worcestershire. You want a whole lot of that because that tastes funky. So then the liquid that you'll have the most of, obviously, is the soy sauce. And I put a lot. What you want is for the, basically you're making a meat syrup. So you're gonna want to add soy until you have a thick syrup consistency. You don't want it to be real watery marinade because the meat is going to give up some water, and then when you go to put it in the dehydrator, all the marinade flavor is just kind of gonna slip right off the meat. I like it to coat it, so when I dehydrate, you got like a crust of brown sugar on it. It's pretty awesome. So this is pretty dry. There's not a whole lot of liquid. And you can still feel the brown sugar. It doesn't have enough liquid to dissolve. So then you just add some more liquid. Let's see how that does. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's coated. See, it's wet, but not too much. The marinade sticks to the meat really good. And I don't marinate it for long because I'm usually in a hurry to eat it. So I'm gonna let this sit for about an hour, and then I'm gonna put it in the dehydrator. And then tonight I'll eat mostly undercooked jerky, and then tomorrow it'll be done. Once it gets to the point where it's a little dry, I usually good enough for me. Good. See, it's just a little bit of liquid. No liquid really drops off. It's all pretty, the meat's absorbed most of it. No dripping. Not much. Okay. So that's my jerky. And then, you know, obviously dehydrate it. I don't dehydrate it on the highest temperature because the brown sugar tends to burn. So I do it like middle, and I just do it for longer. That turns out perfect. Okay, later.